ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावतीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Namaste. All of us want to be happy. The bottom line of life is happiness. Unfortunately, doesn't happen. There is a lot of, unpredictability about the future. Now, I don't know where I come from. I don't know where I am going to. This stay in this planet is very, very temporary. Now look at the life. It's very, very, very simple, but we are not able to understand. So I don't know where I have come from and where I am going. But during this period, that means I am struggling. Now I am not able to understand. I am not able to really find out what is the real problem. I want to be happy. Unfortunately, it doesn't happen. So, for us to understand, then you have to take a kind of a help from outside. That is why we are going through the Bhagavad Gita. When I say Bhagavad Gita, the song of the Lord. Okay. See, now I want to be happy, but I don't know. Now, whatever that I am doing, sometimes I get a happiness, sometimes I get a unhappiness, sometimes more pain. Now it's very, very, very mixed. I don't know why. Now if I want to see my face, now I need a kind of a reflection. That means I need a mirror to look at my face. Suppose my face is ugly. Now can I blame the mirror? No, it is not correct. I don't know how to look at my face without the mirror. Similarly, if you want to understand yourself, you need a kind of a mirror. That is what we call the scriptures, the Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, and so many scriptures. Now, I want to see my face, I need a mirror. I want to understand myself. What's happening? Sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm unhappy. Now, I don't know when I am going to be happy. So the whole idea is that everything comes and goes. That is why they say, it is a Samsara. Samsara is a Sanskrit word. That means that which keep on changing. Samyak charati hidi samsaraha. That means this keeps on changing. I don't know. Sometimes I want to do certain things, but I'm not able to get it. Sometimes I get it opposite. Now I don't understand. Now, please understand that if you want to see my face, I need a reflecting medium like a mirror. Similarly, if you want to understand your inner nature. That means I must have the help of the scriptures like Bhagavad Gita and Upanishad or Bible or Quran. Okay, now having said that, how can he go about it? You must have tremendous amount of big commitments. Okay, now listen very carefully. See, all of us have three diseases. One is the attachments. So what do you mean by attachments? Okay, that means I am attached to my body. Okay, I am attached to my family, my wife, my parents, and all the other things. Attachment is a disease. You must be wondering, attachment is very good. No. According to the scriptures, it is a disease. We suffer only because of the attachments. Okay, the opposite of the attachments, non-attachments. So I would like to make it as a love. When there is an attachment, you always expect something from the other person. It is conditional. But if it is love, it is unconditional. Okay, that is about the attachment. The next one is, the delusion. That means I don't know what is right and what is wrong. Sometimes I take the right as the wrong and the wrong as the right. Okay, I got a tremendous amount of confusion. I don't know. So I don't know what is right, what is wrong. Then it leads to the kind of a sorrow. Okay, now when you say attachment, in Sanskrit they call it as a raga. Then delusion is a moha, and sorrow is the shoka. That means raga, moha, shoka is a samsara. That means now I have the attachments. So I got a pain. Okay, sometimes the attachment gives a lot of pleasure. It comes and goes. Similarly, the delusion and sorrow. Okay, now this is what I call the samsara. When say samsara, that keeps on changing. That pushes me into a kind of the ups and downs. I get a pain, I get a pleasure. Now, I know that is keep on changing. Everything is impermanence. Now, I want to understand, is there anything which is permanent? Now, the scriptures say, yes, you have one permanent. That's what we call the Brahman. I don't know what is the Brahman. Now, are you interested? Yes, I am interested because I want to be a permanent happiness. Now, then we have to listen. Okay, when we talk about this particular one, okay, so we have got the pain and the pleasure. It's all a lot mixed set. Now, I want to have a full happiness. I am very selfish. Now, that means I got a pain and a pressure. They say dukkha mishridatvam. That is one disease. The next is I am not satisfied about myself. That means there is what you call a adriptakaratvam. That means I am not satisfied about myself. The next is a kind of a attachment, the bandham. Okay, so instead of giving the bandham as a happiness, it also gives a kind of a unhappiness. So all these three diseases, how can I really overcome? That's why we say that if you understand your own nature, the inner nature, you need a mirror. Which is the mirror? The scriptures. Now, in our case, we want to talk about the Bhagavad Gita. Okay, because I want to understand my own nature and what is my duty and what is my dharma. So once I am able to understand, then I can be happy. So we discuss everything is impermanent, but I am looking for a permanence. That is a Brahman. For an individual, is a Atma. In the totality, it is a Brahman. See, earlier, I thought I am only a body. Then I realized, no, I am not the only body. I got a mind and the intellect, the memory, and so many aspects. Then I thought I am a kind of person. Now then I graduated. Okay, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect, I am not the memory. There is something beyond that. I am a person. In Sanskrit they say Jiva. Now, anything that I am experiencing, that means it doesn't belong to me. So I am experiencing a kind of the sweets. Okay, that means I am not sweet. I am experiencing somebody walking, but I am not the same person. Okay, I am also experiencing my body. I am also experiencing my mind, but I am not the body. I am not the mind. The same logic. It is very difficult for you to understand now. Just I am sowing the seed now for you to understand. Whatever that you are experiencing, you are not. I will repeat once again. Whatever you are experiencing, you are not. Okay. So that is why the Bhagavad Gita is very relevant. Now we want to talk about what I mean by my duty. Okay. That means let us go with this particular sloka. One is the first sloka in Bhagavad Gita and the last sloka in the Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita had about 700 slokas. So the first sloka asked by the Dhritarashtra to his minister called Sanjaya. So the battlefield of Mahabharata. So this Bhagavad Gita is a dialogue between the Arjuna and the Krishna. See, Arjuna represents the human being, like us. They say Naraha. Now, the Krishna represents the Narayana. That is the God. So there is a dialogue between the Nara and the Narayana. That is Arjuna and Krishna. Now, in this particular context, Dhritarashtra is a blind king. He is asking, his minister. He is reporting to him. Now, let us go into the word-to-word meaning about this particular sloka. Dharma kshetre guru kshetre samaveda yutsavaha mamagaha pandavaschaiva kima kurvadu sanjaya. This is the sloka. Now I want to go by word-to-word meaning. One is dharma. There are so many meanings. In this particular context, we will take it as a kind of a place where right things happening. Lot of religious things are happening. So like Kashi, Varanasi. Okay, lot of things happening there. This is what is called dharma. Kshetra. Kshetra is the place. Dharma is the righteous thing, all the rituals. So Dharma Kshetre is the place where things are happening in a right thing. And Guru Kshetre, that is a place. Samaveda, that means people gather together. For what? Fighting. What fighting? So between the Pandavas and the Kauravas. Why? Because of the adharma. Now, it's not a righteous war. Yutsavaha. For what? Desiring to fight. Why? Pandava wanted to establish the dharma, but whereas Kaurava wanted to establish the adharma. Okay, that means Yusvaha, the itching to fight. Mamakaha, that means Dhritarashtra says, my people. Mamakara, my people. And Pandavaha, on the other people. Kim. So what? Akurvata, that means do. Sanjaya. Sanjaya is the minister. Let us go into the running meeting. Dhritarashtra Uvacha. The king Dhritarashtra, who is a blind, asked, Kim, what deeds? Mamakaha, my people, my children, all my army. Okay. Yacheva Pandavaha, and the Pandavas also. Then Yuyatsavaha, who were eager to fight, itching to fight. Samaveda, they were already assembled. They get together. Dharma Kshetre, Guru Kshetre, in the holy place, which is called Guru Kshetra. Akurvata, that is do, Sanjaya. So what is the meaning of this particular one? See, it is a war. So for us to understand, it is a battle of life. Okay, the Pandavas are good people and the Kauravas are the bad people, the wicked people. Now there is a battle, and similarly in our life also, we have a lot of the fight. So this is about the first sloka. Now the last sloka is what I call Yatra Yogeshwara Krishno Yatra Partho Dhanuddaraha Tatra Shir Vijyor Budhir Dhriva Nidir Madir Mama. Now I'll just go with a kind of a word-to-word meaning. Yatra, wherever, Yogeshwara, a lot of yoga. That means in this case is a Krishna. When I say yoga, that which unites, that is the Jivatma and the Paramatma. So Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, wherever the Krishna is there, Yatra Partha. In this case, Yatra means wherever. Partha is Arjuna. Dhanuddhara, the man who is carrying the bow and arrow, which means a tremendous amount of a kind of efforts. That is a archer. Tatra means there. She means a kind of a prosperity. The wealth. And Vijaya is a kind of the victory. Okay, Dhruva means permanent. It is not, the impermanence. Nidhi is a kind of justice. Iti mama, that means mine. Now listen very carefully. So what is the first sloka? The first word called dharma. Okay, in this particular case, the last one is a mama. When I say dharma, so let us take it as a duty. Dharma is a duty for our context. And mama means mine. So what is my duty? Okay, now just to give a running meaning. That means yatra, wherever. Krishna, where the Lord Krishna is there. That is an Narayana. Yogeshwara, the Lord of Yoga. Yatra Partho, that means wherever there is Arjuna, the Nara. Okay, Dhanuddharaha, the archer who is able to really have a tremendous amount of this strength. Isn't it? Tatra, there, Dhruva, she. That means there is a permanent wealth. Vijaya is a kind of a victory. Bodhi, that is a prosperity. When I say Bodhi, it's a kind of a exceptional power. Okay. Nidhi, it's a justice. Mama, Madi. This is my view. So what I want to just give the message is this particular Bhagavad Gita, we are going to concentrate on my duty. That means the first word in Bhagavad Gita is Dharma, Dharma Kshetri. And the last word in the end of the Bhagavad Gita, that means Mama Mati. That means Mama means mine. That is my duty. This is my duty. See, that means, okay, there are so many subjects in Bhagavad Gita. Now we are going to concentrate on my duty. What is my dharma to my profession and also as a human being? Okay, I am sowing the seed so that you will be able to understand maybe after a few months or maybe after few decades or maybe in this particular lifetime, but this seed will never go waste. Okay, take care, all the best. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.